Alright, hello, welcome to another video for Year 7 Maths. So today's topic is on simple number patterns, continuing on diagram patterns related to numbers. So let's straight away go to the example. So let's have a look at example number 1. The diagrams show a series of figures formed by using matchsticks. So you can see here diagram number 1, you are forming it by using 4 matchsticks. Diagram number 2, you are using 7. And diagram number 3, you are using 10 matchsticks. So let's have a look at the questions. Okay, without drawing further sketches, find the number of matchsticks used in diagram number 5. So here, when you have a look at the diagram, you're given 1, diagram number 2, you are given diagram number 3. So without the further sketches means that you have to list down the diagram number, and I will just put in the number of matchsticks. All right, so when you have a look here, let's continue from number before we do the diagram number, we have to figure out the rule within the number of matchsticks used. And you can see here that you are increasing each diagram by 3, right? You add 3 for each. So from 3, diagram number 3 using 10. So in diagram number 4, it's very obvious that 10 plus 3 is 13. So let's move in diagram number 5. 13 plus 3 is 16. So there you have it for your part A. In diagram number 5, you are using 16 matchsticks. All right. Okay, now let's move on to part B. Which diagram has 34 matchsticks? So here, you have no choice but to proceed from number 16 and then add another 3 to get 19. This is diagram number 6. Okay, let's continue up until you got 34. So 19 plus 3 is 22. So this is diagram number 7. And then plus another 3, you have 25. So this is 8. And then plus another 3, you have 28. So this is number 9. And plus another 3, you have 31. This is diagram number 10. And plus another 3, you have 34. So this is diagram number 11. And there you have it. So the diagram that has 34 matchsticks is diagram 11. All right. So that's it for example number 1. So let's proceed to example number 2. Study the pattern below. As you can see here, this is the shape. Pattern number 1, pattern number 2, pattern number 3. And you can see the difference is that you are adding here the edges 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another here, you have 2 pairs. So let's have a look. Question A, draw pattern number 5. So here, do not jump into conclusion that after you draw pattern 3, you're drawing pattern number 5. So I will advise you to draw pattern number 4 first, next to pattern number 3. So you can see here, when you have a look at number 1, there's no extra edge, but in pattern number 2, you are adding 1, and then in pattern number 3, you are adding 2. So pattern number 4, it will become like this. All right. Okay, this is pattern number 2. This is pattern number 3. And you add another one to have pattern number 4. All right. So to answer your question, based on the pattern number 4, your pattern number 5 will be like this. So this is pattern number 1, pattern number 2, pattern number 3, pattern number 4, and pattern number 5. So this is your answer for pattern number 5. Right, so that's it for A. And then let's have a look at part B. Pattern 2 has 9 corners. Okay, how many corners will be there in pattern number 8? So you can see here, let's figure out what does it mean by the corner inside the diagram. So here, let's have a look at pattern number 2. The corner here means that you are looking at the edges of the pattern. So here, let's check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's what you mean. You have diagram number pattern number 2. You are having 9 corners. Okay, let's check for pattern number 1. You have 6 corners, right? And pattern number 3, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's have a look. I just put the numbers 6 and then it becomes 9 and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13, right? So let's check again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sorry, it says 12. Okay, so 12. And you can see here there is an increase in the row. It is added by 3, right? So let's start with pattern number 3, which is here, pattern number, and then corners. Okay, so pattern number 3, you have 12 corners. So in pattern number 4, added by 3, obviously you have 15 corner. And then please continue from what you have over here. So number 5, you will have plus another 3. 15 plus 3 is 18. And 6, you will have another 3, which is 21, right? And then 7, you have another 3 added, so it becomes 24. And last but not least, 24 plus 3 is 27. So this is your answer for part B. Pattern 8 has, how many corners are there? So 27 corners, right? Okay, now let's have a look at part C. Okay, here pattern X, which is unknown, has a total of 36 corners. Find X. So here we are dealing with, we know the corner, but we have to find the pattern number. So let's proceed to what we have on the sides, which is over here, pattern and the corner section. So over here, 27, and then continue. We have another 3, which is 30. So this is diagram number 9. And then another 3, this is 33. So this is number 10. So let's check back up to how many corners are there? 36. So you add another 3 to become 36. So this is diagram number 11. So there you have it. So to answer your question, which diagram has 36 corner? Which pattern has the 36 corner? You have pattern 11. So I think that's it. So hope it helps you to understand the questions. So don't forget, you have to stick this in page 49 and 50 in your notebook. So thank you very much and see you again.